everyone. How are you all doing? Have you had a good week? A good weekend? I hope so. If you're new here, Melanie and I do food hauls and other things as well. So firstly, I'm filming on a different phone to what I'd filmed 90% of my content on. My other phone is full. This is the second time I've started to film this. Luckily I only got about 2 minutes into it. It just went on me again. It's going to take me hours to get footage off because the stuff that I might need to watch all the way through, and it might be an hour long or half an hour long. The stuff that I can upload straight away, not on here but other places, but it's going to take up hours and hours and hours of time. I'm hopefully over the next few days I can get some stuff off my phone just so I can start using it again. So if the quality isn't as good, like that other phone is the better quality phone, and this one, say the other one's 10 out of 10 even though it probably could be improved, this is like an 8 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not as good. I don't have the receipts to hand. I know where they are, but they're under stuff, so I'm not going to get them out. There's things in the shopping that are not part of what I would class as my food budget, and I will point them out. So when I write the total in the description, I will minus out what I'm going to show you that I've bought and paid for as well. So if I put something like 58.20, the real cost would have been 82 or something. I don't think I paid that much, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to include in the total price of the shopping what I've actually spent myself. So I bought this bottle of Saint Germont vodka, 70ml. Now I went in another shop to get vodka, not for me, this is a gift by the way, and I couldn't see it at all. Now it might have been in a separate section to the alcohol, I don't know. So when I went in Aldi, I was like, oh, I wonder what spirits they've got in. I know they don't do any branded spirits, not that I've seen, but it doesn't really matter. It's not for me, it's a gift. So originally I saw the bourbon. I think it's meant to be either Jim Beam or... No, I think it's meant to be a Jim Beam rip-off, but Jim Beam isn't that expensive, so maybe it was a JD rip-off, I don't know. And that was $13.99, and I was going to get it. I spotted something else which I considered. I can't remember what it was. Then I saw this and I was like, well, the original thing you was going to get was vodka. Why didn't you get vodka? I should have got the bourbon though. I feel like, because it's something different that they don't always have. So I picked up this, and this was $14.99. The bottle's really nice. I would have got branded. If I would have not seen this in Aldi, I would have got something branded in Asda. Then I got the Al Cafe caramel lattes. Now I got these last week. Now you wouldn't have seen last week's food haul because for some reason I deleted it because I'm an idiot, and then I was like, oh god, you've deleted it, so you didn't get a food haul last week. Hopefully I've put some up in its place. But the week before I got the vanilla latte, and then like I said, like the coffee wasn't strong, like, and I'm not saying I want it super strong, but it wasn't a strong enough coffee. And you couldn't taste the vanilla, like you knew it was in it, like I think if it wasn't in it you would notice the difference. So then I got caramel last week, and you can taste the caramel a bit more, but still it does lack in coffee. And I've been putting in my, what's it called? Hold on. Alzira. I couldn't remember the name before. Oh, it's got something on it. And this is a big one. It is getting low, but I've got enough in it, and I've been putting about half a teaspoon in, sometimes a teaspoon. I mean, most of the time it has been a teaspoon the last couple of days because I'm just exhausted. So the caramel was slightly better than the vanilla one. I actually had planned on getting the Nescafe one, and I just totally forgot, so I'm glad I picked these up in Aldi. I got Cajun seasoning because mine is that low, and I did have the branded one because when I was getting the Cajun seasoning I didn't see it in Aldi, so I've just picked up Aldi's. I'm guessing they're the same. So the vodka isn't included in this week's shopping, and neither are these two. So I actually planned on getting Lynx in another shop, and I was in the shop and I didn't see this, but the Lynx wasn't in the right, I wasn't in the section that Lynx was. It was like a display thing, and then I forgot to look at Lynx in the proper section. So when I was in Aldi and I spotted Lynx, I was like, oh right, because like the person that I'm buying for, I mean, some of you know who it is. I mean, it might be a little bit obvious. always runs out of either the shower gel or the deodorant all the time, and they're like, oh, can you get me the deodorant, can you get me the shower gel? So I was like, as part of the birthday presents, I don't know if I said it's for the birthday, like the vodka and stuff, it's for a birthday. They've got a birthday over Easter. You'll be seeing this like the Sunday after Easter. And then this is obviously that, but the deodorant, and I don't think it's going to be great. It's only like 77p, I think. But I thought I'll buy them that to them. I know they'll use it even if they don't like it. I thought they could give that a go. So that's a little bit towards the birthday. Now I should have got 2 of these. Now I got the custard in Aldi whilst I remembered, because last time I thought, oh, I'll get it like at another shop. I forgot. So I probably could have done with 2 of them, but one's better than none. Then for the dog walk, when I was at the till, the guy went, after like I was about to pay, he was like, oh, do you want a Kit Kat Easter egg? Do you want to buy one? I was like, oh, how much are these? Like, oh, they're $1.25. I was like, go on then, because this is like part of the birthday present, because I was going to get several Easter eggs for them. Now, when I was looking at the Easter eggs, there was next to no Easter eggs left. There was like big galaxy ones. There was nothing like this. Like last week there were loads of these and other ones, but no, there's loads of Aldi's own. Like it looks like no one's had any of the Aldi own, but there weren't any of this size. So I was like, yeah, I'll have one. I should have in hindsight got 2, because when I went to Asda there was next to none, and people were like panic buying. Like people were fighting over them because there was next to no choice left. So I should have got 2, but because I couldn't get them anything in Asda, because literally there was like £8 Easter eggs, like, and then there was just like one other one which I'll show you. Where is it? Where the hell have I put it? Anyway, who knows where I've put it? Oh, anyway, so yeah, I picked them that up. They love chocolate, but I wish I'd realised and picked 2 up. So I got this because sometimes I want to bake, sometimes I don't. I mean, this will last in the fridge till July, but I did bake something this week. I didn't need butter or anything, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I fancy baking such and such, and then I don't have any butter, and I've never used this. Obviously it's stuck. I don't know if it's going to work in biscuits or whatever, but I also forgot to pick some chocolate chips up because I've used them with something this week. So if I do bake, I haven't got any chocolate chips, so I thought I'd get this for the fridge. Asda do their own version of this as well, but I think it's slightly more expensive because I spotted it today. I got some pilau rice for my dad because there is a curry sauce in the cupboard. I've actually bought another one. He can have the one I bought today because I want the one in the cupboard. And he likes pilau rice. I'll eat it, but it's not my favourite, so I thought I'd get my rice in case he does make a curry. I got this, which is going to go in the freezer because it's got today's date on. When I've decided what I'm having today, I might want at least one piece with it, so I need to keep a piece out and put it in the fridge. I mean, this all needs going in the fridge anyway, it's been out of the fridge hours. I got some mini cheese bakes for my dad and some cheese twists. He's got, I think, one of them left, so that's why I didn't get 2. Now there's only one skewer left in there, but I did get some of them. It was my lunch, because I forgot to buy lunch. Corned beef for my dad, 2 burgers for my dad. Now, I'm not a hot cross bun fan. I don't mind the ones that are flavoured, but this just reminded me of bread and butter pudding, and I think that's what basically it is. So I got that as an Easter treat for me and my dad. I bought myself 2 of these. They will be included in the shopping budget. These aren't separate, but I actually forgot to buy mini eggs, so I'm glad that I got these because I'm not going to go to the shop before next week. My dad might, but you know, when I ask him to go and get stuff, he walks around with his eyes closed, I think. So I picked up just 2. Can you believe these were $1.25 each, and they're smaller than the Kit Kat one, but I don't like Nestle. I got myself the bog standard chips that I get all the time, but I love them. They've gone up. They've got the pouches this week. How many did I get? Did I get 3? I think I've got 3. Then I got the yoghurt version, and then I got the granola seeded pot. I got roast vegetable seasoning because I'm going to do a Sunday dinner, but I'll show you the meat when I get to it. But basically all it is maize, demerara sugar, salt, dried garlic, rosemary, thyme, parsley, dried onion, ground spices, which is coriander, ginger, nutmeg, cracked black pepper, rapeseed oil, blah blah blah. So you could do this yourself if you have all those herbs, but I thought I'm just going to do that because I don't have all the I nearly knocked loads of stuff on myself. I got that, have in the cupboard. I feel like I've got one of these already. Like you can put them over meat or veg, so that'll come in handy. Tomato puree, because I need one. I don't know if I've just opened one or if I've got one ready to open, but I always like to have one ready for when one runs out. They've got, I think they had 4 different ones. I've had the soy ginger and garlic yakisoba before, but I've never seen the sticky barbecue yakitori one, so I had to get that. Heaps of ginger. Mine, I've probably got a third left, but my garlic is about to run out, so I had to get them. Red lentils, mine's super low. I made a homemade soup. I called it a soup stew. Even my dad's calling it a soup stew. I think I've got a serving left. I hope it's alright. I made it days ago. But my lentils were super low, and then I saw these. I was like, well, that's handy, because even if I don't use them, I've got them in. I mean, I don't mean never use them, like I mean anytime soon. And I picked up the Madras sauce, because I got the jalfrezi last week, which I want. So I got the Madras for my dad. Nurofen. Oh, now we're on to Asda. Nurofen, Panadol. They didn't have any of the chicken things that I typically get, like either slices or the full breast. So this was the best one. They are £3 each, so if you're going to eat a lot of chicken, you do save money to get 2, but I didn't really want to. I got some Oh My Vegan, that's what OMV means, pork sausages. There was a few choices, but these were actually the cheapest. They are nice, but if you want some flavour, I'd recommend putting some salt and pepper on, or whatever you want on. And they had a really good date. Now, I didn't know what I wanted to eat this week. I was like, oh, I don't know what I want. Like, what do I get? And I knew I've got quite a few rices in the cupboard. I got some sauces. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to have chicken with some kind of sauce and rice, or chicken and rice, and chicken and veg and rice, whatever. So even though I'm not a massive fan of the cheaper chicken, I mean, this isn't the cheapest. I thought I could just do stuff with, like, seasoning on, or, like, cook it in something. So I got myself the big pack. I think there's a bigger one, but this was like 6 something. I got some sweet and fruity baby plum tomatoes, some grapes. I also, last week, the crisps that I normally get, I've only got 1 packet. Well, I've got 2. I've got one in my dog walking bag. But I've not been wanting them as much as I used to. So I thought, do you know what? I'll probably have some salt and vinegar crisps, because I think I fancy some. Red pepper. Okay. I got the wrong razors. Technically, this was not my fault. So last week it was my dad's fault. I went and got a refund. I ended up getting more back than I paid for them, because they're now back up to full price. And I went and picked these up, and they have a big round security thing on, like you can see where it was, because the box is damaged. It's really big. So it covered up the power bit. So I just thought they were Gillette Fusion 5. No, they're the power ones. Now, he used to have the power one, and he's also got the manual one, because I've bought him both. But he doesn't know where the power one is, so he can't use it. So I have to take these back next. So I was going to go back today, but I thought if the same woman's on the customer return thing, she's going to think I'm taking the mick. It's going to be next week, so he's got a spur razor, which is not one of these ones, and he's got some spur blades for that, so he's going to use that until I change these again. But because the security tag was on, I didn't see the power bit. That's why it's damaged, because they've got a string around it, and then they've got this big black thing there. So I need to look at the tag. Do you know the thing that it's on, where the price is? I need to read it and hope that they've not put it on the wrong one. Because if I do it again, I think I'm just going to scream. I got a cucumber, parsnips, the vegetable, well, not all the vegetables, like potatoes weren't, but vegetables are 20p, so I'm going to do parsnips this weekend. I got these, I got them, and I got the dental sticks. Guys, I did not know this was a thing. I think it's just come out this week, because this was not there last week. I mean, it could have come out before and they've only just got it in, but I love a salted caramel. I'm hoping this is good, because sometimes some things are saying the salted caramel, you get them and they just taste like caramel. Also, I didn't need to do this, but I was like, do you know what? I'm having them. Then I got them, because I didn't get twirls like normal. Chockfull. I got Country Life again. It's my dad's. It's his preference, his butter. Rice cakes. Now, because I couldn't get extra Easter eggs unless I was going to buy an £8 one, I got these. I didn't even know they brought these out at Easter, because I don't typically look for them, but I guess they do. and it was only a fiver, and I know they're going to love just dipping into these, so I got them Celebrations as a birthday gift. I mean, they have got other gifts. This isn't like, I haven't just got them vodka, deodorant, shower gel, and an Easter egg and some chocolates. I mean, some people would be happy with that though, wouldn't they? I got this chicken biscuit. I hope I actually need it. Yeah, I ran out of chicken. I was a bit worried then. I got Asda's own sweet corn. Why do I feel like I've got a can? They didn't have the big one, so I just got that one because mine's about to run out. Hot dogs for the dog. I got 2 Dr Pepper Zeros, one's in the fridge, and 1 orange Lucozade because I've got an orange Lucozade already. These were free for £3. They didn't have the 2 litre ones on offer, which actually you work out getting more liquid. Only like 0.25, like these are 125s, so you get 3.75 for £3. Whereas if you bought 2 litres for £3, you get 4 litres, but they didn't have them off offer, so I got them. I got 1 soy milk. I got these because last week, which you wouldn't have seen, I got one bottle of these, which is 60p, and I think this is only 120. So I got one of them, and then I got a big Lucozade Sport. I filmed it in today's vlog. I don't know how big it was. Was it 750ml or something? Because it had 3 servings in. I had it yesterday, and I did finish it today because I did have a funny do when I was shaking and I thought I was going to collapse. So I got them because I didn't mind them. I do like the Lucozade Sport one. I should have got one of the Lucozade Sports, but I got these in Aldi. Now, I didn't read the name until I was putting them out, and they're called Explosade. So it's like Lucozade Explosade. Now, I've not tried this one, but they don't come in single bottles, but I think this was just over £1. So I've got them. I mean, I don't think I'd drink a full one at a time. And then back to Asda for one thing. Almond milk. Then Aldi, Diet Coke. Now, my dad has took a few things. Oh, but I didn't film it on this phone, so I won't be able to add it. So he basically took a pack of chicken satay, a leek and potato fresh soup that looks like Covent Garden soup, but it isn't. A small bottle of Pepsi Max. Have I said that? What else was there? Oh, a sachet of macaroni cheese, like that you cook in the microwave, so it's already cooked and it's in a sachet and you warm it up. And I think that's all I got him because he already had lunch there, and yeah, he's got a couple of things left anyway. I got 5, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 6 apple and elderflowers, 1 ZX Cola. Now we're back on Asda. So I like the salted caramel cookies. Now they don't taste salted, but it is a nice caramel, and they are bigger than these ones, but they're 180, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay 180 for 4 cookies. So I picked these up, chocolate chip and toffee, which is a similar taste, but these aren't as big and they're not as nice, so I should have got them, but obviously I've got these now. Got some bananas. Now I have 3 heads of broccoli, I think that's what they're called, but I've only got one out because I'm literally running out of space. But they were 20p each, and that's why I got 3, because I think they've gone up to 80p. I should have actually got 4 because I love broccoli, but you know, it'll do. And I got myself a twirl Easter egg. Now I did want a bigger Easter egg. I wanted something totally different, but there was literally no choice. Like I said, people were fighting over Easter eggs. People were like, what should we get? They don't like that, they don't like that, they don't mind that. We're going to have to get them that one. People literally like pushing each other out the way, because I'm not joking, there was next to no Easter eggs left. So at least I've got one, and it's got, I don't know if it's like, oh, it's got 1 bar of twirling, so I've not got that much. Here I've got one of these, but this is one that I've got open. I mean, I've got 6 bottles left in there, then I've got the full pack of 12, and I've still got the 4 big ones, so I will have enough water to last me the week. Coconut oil toilet rolls. Then we've got a pack of crumpets and a loaf of bread, because we've got like 2 slices of bread left. And I believe that is everything that I got this week, unless I'm completely blind and I've forgotten something. I will put in the description box how much it came to, but I will minus out the vodka, the deodorant, the shower gel, the Easter egg, the tub of chocolates. I think that's all I'm going to take out of it. So when you see the total, it'll be obviously it'll be what everything else came to minus what I've just said. So there you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Oh, I forgot something. So I bought this I think this was the one that I used to get every week, but the big one. Now they're doing the small version, which is £1, which is probably a rip-off really, but I don't think they do the big ones anymore that I could see. Also, I was looking at the steaks in Aldi, and I think they were £4.50. And they're £4.50 in Asda, but it's 2 for £8. So I got a sirloin for my dad. I knew he would want sirloin because I texted him, and I know he never, but at times he can take ages to reply. So whilst I was waiting, I picked out his steak and my steak, and I said, "Do you want sirloin, ribeye, or rump?" And I knew 100% he'd go for sirloin, but I'd still asked him anyway, and I went for rump. So yeah, they're the last two things, and that is definitely everything that I got. If you have any questions about anything you see, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. If you're new to my channel or you watch my videos but you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell notification button. That way you'll get an alert when I do upload. I'll be back very soon with another video. Hopefully I won't accidentally delete this. Have a great week and thank you for watching.